It's not easy being a parent these days, having to give your child the skills to compete in a world that rewards knowledge. Being able to read is being able to access that knowledge, most of which comes only in print. Hello, I'm Dimitri Kaplegan, inventor and chief executive of Cellfield. I'd like to help you better understand why all too many children slide through their school years without being able to read properly. Everything that we learn in working memory. Once we've learnt it, we can use it without having to think about it, without having to use our working memory. But working memory has limited capacity. In fact, it's like the tip of a neural iceberg, where the major portion of the iceberg is in the subconscious. That is where the brain does most of its work. Reading came late in human evolutionary history. We are not born with the ability to teach ourselves how to read, unlike for speech. We're not born with neural software that can convert a fast-moving string of visual symbols into meaning. Reading needs to be taught by layers, starting with simple layers, working up to more complicated ones. Once mastered, these files can be retrieved whenever needed and used without having to think about it, leaving working memory enough capacity to concentrate on high-level skills like comprehension. All poor readers process reading material very slowly. They never have enough time. Their material is removed from working memory before they can master it. The material disappears into their subconscious, into a bin of bits and pieces. These bits and pieces are not understood, mastered, or memorized, so that they can't be recalled automatically without having to think about it. These bits and pieces have to be processed consciously in working memory. This overloads working memory with simple things, not leaving enough capacity to concentrate on high-level skills such as comprehension. If for poor readers the same material is being reintroduced into working memory, as happens for intensive tuition, the brain directs attention away from working memory, shuts down motivation, and shuts down the ability to remember. Repeating this cycle causes children to be less and less receptive to learning. Months stretch into years. The gap in their reading grows imperceptibly. Reassurances that all is well become less frequent. When suddenly you realize that your child still can't read properly, and perhaps they never will. It's not their fault. The lost years are mainly due to well-meaning but inappropriate measures. Cellfield can't wind the clock back, but Cellfield can make up for lost time. Cellfield has developed a computer program which tackles the problem head-on in a remarkably short time of a few weeks. And you have the security of university standard assessments which measure your child's progress. You need not wait 1 or 2 years to see success or failure, which by then could be due to anything. But you know that measured success in just a few weeks was due to Cellfield. We want to help you make the right choice for your child, but a blunt saw and a tough log results in a saw that's more blunt, lost time, and a log that's still in one piece. Your child may need to sharpen their saw through brain plasticity and brain imaging research. Your child should be made more receptive to tuition before doing tuition. Otherwise, it's like trying to run with a broken leg. Find out more. Visit a Cellfield centre nearest to you, or send me an email. I'm sure we can make a difference to your child.